I started in 7th grade. I was a basketball, baseball, football player, just general sports. We had this award at my middle school that was like the Lions Pride Award. You had to do 3 sports for 2 years. And so that put me in track because I didn't have baseball. And I just, my dad says he talked me into it, of course. But I think, what I remember is I heard about it. I kind of saw it on video once or twice. I thought it looked cool. And, I tried it and had no coach, just kind of picked up the pole and went. And like, man, this is different. This is pretty cool. And kind of just fell in love with it. And, as I got older, the other sports kind of faded away, but pole vaulting always kind of stuck in my heart as something that I wanted to do. And so I pursued it, and I ended up getting pretty good. It's just another experience, notch on my belt, I guess. Got to jump against, some of the people that I generally jump against, like Jordan and some of the college kids. But then I also got to jump against Derek in his last one, Jeremy, Brad Walker, Mark Hollis, all the the elite level guys that I hope to compete with in the next, maybe this year, maybe next year. It's something I can tell my kids, and I'm going to go on to the next one, maybe a little more calm, because I've been through that. And luckily, I made the finals with the weather. Hopefully, I can jump a little higher and place a little better. Going into college, that kind of was a little shocker to me because I had no sort of conditioning, no running behind me from high school, no lifting on my legs. What I did in high school was I pole vaulted and I lifted upper body a little bit, but that definitely took a toll on me because in high school I went to 25 meets and it was like, oh, that was nothing. But you take a whole year of conditioning and training on top of 15 meets, and by the end I was running off the fumes. So that probably was the biggest obstacle, was the transfer from high school to college. They don't have this anywhere else in the world. Where else do you have 10 runways with 3,000 fans and 1,500 vaulters? It's just a different, it's a pole vaulting community. People are helping, asking questions. Meet some of the elite guys, they brought in 5 of the world team, and those are people that I've never even seen in person. Until yesterday, I've never even seen a 19-foot vault. So it's just to give kids an opportunity to come in and see these elite vaulters vault, and not only that, but they get to meet with them and talk to them. And, it's just a good experience even for me. I was just as excited to vault with them, but better yet, I wanted to watch them pole vault. If you want to go to college, then by all means. But if you're wanting to be a good pole vaulter, then pick a coach that has a good coaching background, that you can get better with and that you're comfortable with. Because there's no point in picking a college, because that's a big life choice, and then getting there a year and all of a sudden you hate it, and then you're just going to be searching for somebody else. So whenever I was going through that, I definitely I had a lot of hard choices. And I found 2 coaches that I really liked, and I just had to make that decision. And, I think it worked out for the better because I got to stay close to home. That was a big thing. I got to go to school with my now wife, and I got a coach that I think is unlike any other coach in the country. He's got the experience, but not only that, he's just an easygoing guy, and I've learned a lot outside of the pole vault from him.